going on, everyone? This is the Raikaze here. It's time for another episode of the Pokemon VGC Roulette Battle Series. In this episode, we are going to be featuring the Giratina as well as the Lycanroc. This was a live stream, so in case if you want to catch these videos live, make sure you are hopping over to the Twitch page at Raikaze11. Follow me there and turn on those notifications so you'll be aware of when the next videos go live. As part of this roulette series, we have a roulette that will determine which Pokemon that needs to be on the team that we take onto the ranked ladder. Due to Regulation G, we are utilizing the roulette to determine the restricted legendary that we have to use, as well as one non-restricted Pokemon that need to be on the team. So 1/3 of the team will be determined by the roulette, and on this episode, it was in fact the Giratina regular form, or is it incarnate? I'm not even really sure how they want to call the regular walking leg Giratina form, but it's that Giratina, not the origin form, as well as Lycanroc. I didn't have it broken down for which kind of Lycanroc, so I decided to go with the midday form because that form was most feasible to allow this team to work together. So now let's go ahead and do a quick breakdown of the team, and then we'll view some of the matches that took place. But first, thank you for coming and watching this video here today. If you do like this content, be sure to hit the like, share, subscribe, and have those notifications turned on so you can see when the next videos go live. Also, a lot of you know that I do play the Pokemon video game competitively. On this channel, you may see some of the fun builds and things like that, but if you are really looking towards trying to build your game on the competitive level, be sure to hop over to the Card Shark Dojo YouTube page. Over there, I team up with Ric Flair McNair as we focus currently on the Pokemon franchise, both in the VGC as well as the TCG. There we have discussions of the competitive format, different strong teams, and how we can build teams of our own to work in the competitive format. So if you're looking to up your game to that competitive level, be sure to hop on over there and hit the like, share, subscribe, and have those notifications turned on, because without you, we won't make it. So once again, thank you for being here, and now back to the video. In building this team, I decided to start with the restricted legendary in this form of fashion because that is what the roulette was determining. And trying to build a team around a Giratina was going to be the most important to try to see how this Pokemon can work. One thing I've come to learn is that a Giratina is extremely defensive. In terms of building the team, we know which Pokemon are going to be the typical monsters that you'll be facing on the ladder. So that's going to be like your Calyrex Shadow, your Calyrex Ice, Galapagos, Zamazenta, and also you have the Koraidon. These are the meta-defining Pokemon that if you want to do well, you're going to need to develop your team that will be able to overcome a good chunk of those if you want to climb the ladder. And what I've learned is that Giratina is very defensive to the point that it can, without terrestrializing, survive an Astral Barrage from a Calyrex Shadow. It takes about 60-ish%, but that's without a Calm Mind. So I decided to go with a Calm Mind set, and as well as the Hex. Hex is a stab ghost attack that does double the damage if the opponent has a non-volatile status. So that will be paralysis, burn, sleep, poison, one of those type of status conditions. So with that being said, I decided to partner that with the Grimmsnarl. So with the Grimmsnarl being on a Covert Cloak on closed team sheet, your opponent will try to go for those fake outs. I'm not burning my terrestrializations, so therefore if they see my Grimmsnarl on lead against like a Calyrex Shadow or something of the sort, then they will go for the fake out against the Grimmsnarl. If I terrestrialize into Ghost, is what they would probably suspect, they can go for the Astral Barrage and one-shot the Grimmsnarl. And I've never actually used the terrestrialization on my Grimmsnarl during practice, so as you will see on the battles on cart, my Grimmsnarl is Terra Steel because I rarely, if ever, use that terrestrialization, but then I ended up using that terrestrialization on one of my matches, so that was actually kind of funny there. The Grimmsnarl will be able to function with that Prankster, not be able to get flinch from the fake out because of the Covert Cloak. We can go immediately for the Thunder Wave. So that is specific for Calyrex Shadow because with the Grimmsnarl having enough speed investment at 112, if we can get a paralysis off, we will be able to then shut it down by making it slower than us. Then if we can go for a Hex, we'll do double damage and we can one-shot it. Now, we ran into a lot of Terra Normal and Terra Fairy, so those type of terrestrialization anomalies will cause a little bit of a change on the team. But that is the basis of the function of the team by using the paralysis plus the hex together. And also the Giratina has the ability to go for those calm minds even faster, so it can survive those hits. And we have the recovery with the leftovers to gain recovery over time and boost our output on damage as time goes on. So then we have our Lycanroc. So partnering once again with that Grimmsnarl, we then turn into the Para-Flinch. So we have the Thunder Wave with the Grimmsnarl, we can paralyze our opponents, and then we have the Lycanroc going for our rock slides and close combat. Drill Run was special here because in practice I used the Drill Run against Koraidon, so that was one thing that was super special for this Lycanroc here. I didn't use any of the Terrasolations during the stream, but I have used it on some of the practice matches on Showdown. We also have the Tyranitar that will now partner up with the Lycanroc as well, because the Tyranitar can set the Sand Stream to boost the special defense on the Lycanroc and also proc our Sand Rush ability. So this is also going to be important against the Sun teams as well as the Rain teams by us eliminating their weather and boosting up our special defense, and we can get some massive damage off. The Tyranitar will also hold the Assault Vest, and with that it will basically shrug off almost any special attack that is thrown at it as long as the sand is running, because it will have the boost of the special defense from the sand as well as a boost from the Assault Vest. Now, if I do Terrasolize into my poison type, then that initial boost from the sand will go away, and that is very key. But Tyranitar is important to use that Terrasolization when going against a Pokemon like Zamazenta or things like that, because the Zamazenta typically will go for their body press. As you can see, we have a lot of dark types, and the dark type, even though our team technically is going to be very weak because we have the Giratina, we have the Grimmsnarl, the Tyranitar, and the dark type Urshifu, all of that makes us very weak to the fairy types. However, with our Terrasolizations plus that Thunder Wave Paralysis proc, that gives us the opportunity to potentially overwhelm the fairies before they can do damage to us. So that is something that I found to be very key for this particular team. Plus our team is so tanky that the fairies cannot one-shot us immediately, and I can usually use that to my advantage to even still, facing down a fairy type, still go for like setup and not even have to worry about that. But the Urshifu is going to be Choice Scarf, overwhelm the opponent by just immediately going for damage. So if they want to refocus their damage against the Urshifu, then I'm allowed to set up on the side, or I'm able to just break through their defenses before that they have an opportunity to set up like a Trick Room. Or if I'm just trying to do some massive damage immediately, then Lycanroc can finish things off with a Rock Slide. So these all work together in terms of putting a lot of pressure against the opponent. And finally on this team is going to be the kind of the anomaly. I had an alternate team that is going to run with the Amoonguss, and I think that was something that was kind of a trade-off in there. But for the fun of it, I wanted to keep it with the Sinistcha, who has the redirection with the Rage Powder plus the Rocky Helmet. So that's going to be for those water Urshifus or things of the sort. But it also has the Machigacha, which can get those burns, plus the Scald also that can get those burns. With the Terra Water, I will be able to withstand a Heat Crash from a Groudon, because that Pokemon can oppress our team. But with a Scald or Machigacha, we get that recovery. The Groudon is not able to do too much damage to us, but I have run into a few that were able to get some Swords Dances off, and those were scary. So aside from that, the Sinistcha works really, really well by providing that additional support plus that hospitality to gain some additional recovery. Pokemon that has come into a challenge would be that of the Weezings. Weezing likes to come onto the field and set like poison gas. Sometimes on practice it was going for the toxic spikes, and that is where I believe an Amoonguss would be more supportive as opposed to the Sinistcha, because the Amoonguss will be able to swap in, absorb those toxic spikes, and ensure that everybody else that comes in later on will be safe so they don't get poisoned on entry. Therefore, for those Dondozo teams, we would be totally fine in terms of dealing with those. Also, this is a Roulette team, so one thing that I would say would be I may not be using the Lycanroc. I'll probably use a different Pokemon, and we will also still have the Amoonguss on terms of this team to provide healing with the Pollen Puff, as well as Rage Powder for redirection. We got that Spore, so that is still causing a status there, and it's guaranteed. And then we can still get extra damage off from our Hex attacks from the Giratina. So that is how that will work on a more serious side of things, as opposed to using it on a restricted type of team that we have in the Roulette series. But aside from that difference, honestly, this team works really well together. I was actually having a great deal of fun with piloting this team. I was very proud of how the Paralysis and the Para-Flinches were working together. It definitely does well, but there's only one way for me to let you know how it does well, and it's by showing you those matches. So let's hop on in and get to the battlefield. So for our first match, I'm actually going to do something a little bit different. It's some slight commentary because it is on Pokemon Showdown. The reason I'm doing this one is because this individual goes by the name of JerTheBur03. I believe on Twitch they go by just JerTheBur, but at the end of our match they followed me on Twitch, and I was just so thankful for that. And I told them that I was going to feature our match on the next video. So if you're online on Pokemon Showdown and you want to have your match featured, make sure you let me know and hit that follow button, and I'll see about getting you on our next video. One thing that you can see as well on this team, that this has an Ogerpon. Now this was also as I was still in development of the team and I was still running it with the Ogerpon. Most of the rest of the team was already pretty much set, but the Ogerpon was something I was still toying around with, but I ended up switching over to the Sinistcha at the end of everything. But nonetheless, this is going to be the match that I had. My opponent, JerTheBur, was running the Koraidon team, also with that Whimsicott. Of course, this is closed team sheet, so I don't know exactly the moveset that it has. The Ditto, which can be very scary if I was to start boosting up my own Calm Minds in advance, so I had to watch out for that. We also have the Gholdengo, which threatens some powerful Make It Rains against our rock types, as well as our fairy type, as well as even if we terrestrialize into the fairy type. So had to be very careful for that. The Iron Bundle, which can set for speed control, plus of course with their Whimsicott for speed control, and they also have their own Fire Ogerpon. Going into this match from first glance, I felt pretty okay-ish just because of the Koraidon, and I feel as though I have a good comfort going against Koraidon. But the Ditto still makes me a little uneasy, and I also have to play around with the idea that the Whimsicott can place me into an Encore. So let's see how this match plays out. So as we started off here, I led off with my Lycanroc as well as Ogerpon. They went with the Whimsicott plus the Koraidon. So my initial thought is that I'm going to have to get rid of the Whimsicott as soon as possible. So I decided to go ahead and take the Electro Drift, go down to 1 health point because I am Focus Sash. We go for the Ivy Cudgel. The Whimsicott actually survives, but I go for the Rock Slide to just make sure that Whimsicott goes down. So we got some good chip damage onto the Koraidon. We can also see that they are in fact a Life Orb set. So the Gholdengo now goes for terrestrialization. So we go ahead and protect our Lycanroc. So they go for another Electro Drift. We protect through that, and they go for the Make It Rain. Ogerpon is able to tank that pretty well. And then we go for another Ivy Cudgel, and we get some really good damage onto the Gholdengo. Now, we switch into the Tyranitar, so we boost our speed, but their Koraidon is still faster than us because of their Tailwind. But we're able to outspeed the Gholdengo, so that was my biggest threat that I wanted to go after. So I got rid of their Gholdengo at that point. But now they are getting ready, so they go into their Ditto and they transform into a Tyranitar. Now with that, we get our Ogerpon to come back onto the field, and I'm just trying to bait out some turns of their Tailwind. Ogerpon takes some pretty heavy damage, but that's okay. That was the whole purpose of everything at this point in time. Now their Tailwind is off, and we still have our close combat to get rid of the Ditto, because of course they don't have much health, and Lycanroc finally goes down. Ogerpon is able to spiky shield that Dazzling Gleam, so it still maintains itself on the field, and then we can swap in to Giratina. At this particular point, the match is basically ours. We swap out our Ogerpon just in case and terrestrialize into Fairy just in case, and they go for a Draco Meteor, which is no effect, and we hit that Dragon Pulse into their Koraidon, and we get them to go down. So Jared Bear, we had a great match, but he also said that that was a fun match there. So we had a definitely good GGs. So yeah, so once again, shout out to Jared the Bear. Thank you so very much for the follow. And now we're going to hop on cart for the final version of the team and see how we did on the ladder. It depends on how this officially goes. The only Pokemon that can cause any real damage to us is in fact going to be their Calyrex, right? Yeah, Calyrex is their only Mon that has any type of threat per se. I could even lead off with Urshifu, but I want to get my setup pretty early, and we'll bring Urshifu in the back for later on. Yeah, and we have T-Tar. I think that works out. I think that works out just right. We'll have to start off with a Light Screen or T-Wave, depending on if they have the Indeedee or not. Okay, we went with the Indeedee. What you got? What you got? Special attack heightened, okay. Plus your special defense are boosted, okay. Now the challenge with this is the follow me, right? Challenge is going to be to follow me. We will go immediately for the Calm Mind. Oh, they just going for it. They going for it. Yeah, they went full on blast for it. And that's fine. Because now they're going to have to choose, right? And what we're going to do is we're going to bring in Urshifu. We'll see if you all want to go with a Terrassalization or not. So we'll go with a Wicked Blow here. Plus we'll go with a... If they go Terra, Fairy, follow me, that's our only way to hit it. So now they have to choose, right? And if they decide that they want to swap out... Oh, they didn't? Okay. That's the shocker. Are you Trick Rooming? What are you doing? Deagling. Okay. Yes, that was a crit, buddy. That was a crit. So then now, do you go with Calyrex? You do go Calyrex, right? So then the question is, are you going to Terrasilize and then go for a Fairy move? So what we'll do is we'll swap into T-Tar. Defenses are at max, so we're good, right? We Terrasilize. I feel like we can go for another Calm Mind, but I really don't want to. I want to Terrasilize and... I just want a Dragon Pulse, really. You know what? We'll Calm Mind. We'll Calm Mind. We're going to have enough defenses that it will help us. And if they decide to go for a nasty plot, this is going to force them to now choose to go for their Draining Kiss. And this is also going to get rid of any Focus Sash if that's what they're running. Okay, so they did go for the Follow Me, so that's perfect. What? You gave me a Choice Scarf? Oh, that sucks. And that trapped me into the Calm Mind? Did y'all really just trap me in a Calm Mind? Did you really just trap me in a Calm Mind? Okay. Watch this. Oh, this is going to be funny. Let me see if I can Hex. Nope, so I can only do that. Alright, fine. That's fine, right? And I'm going to go for the Calm Mind. I'll go for the Calm Mind, and I'll go with this knockoff. Knock my own item off, and then be severely powerful. Terra Fairy? Yep. I mean, that's a scary play. It's a scary play that they have, right? Oof. Hopefully they don't take us out. That's the biggest key. Okay. So we're good, right? Not much damage. And now we self-knock off, baby. Now, what do you do, my friend? What do you do? Oh, this is fun. If we can keep this sand, dude, we are set, right? So I'm gonna go Heavy Slam, and I'm going to Depulse into the Indeedee. Go for it. And what they don't know is that my wonderful Urshifu is able to finish off that Cali. Right? So now I'm free to go for Rock Slide. They're probably going to go Draining Kiss. Ah, Light Screen just wore off. Light Screen wore off. That sucks. Oh, that sucks. But it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. We need to get the Indeedee off the field. That's what I wanted. Let's see. You take us out? You might. Yep, you do. You do. So now with our Scarf, Urshifu, we will outpace them as long as they're not like some type of Whimsicott. If they're Whimsicott, we're in trouble. Okay. Ooh. 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 This is rough. This is rough, but okay, we're gonna go Poison Jab. And we have to go with the Dragon Pulse. Oh, this is rough. Ooh, with the Urshifu in the back. What do you do? Surging, 115. Okay, no, we're good. Because we are tanky. Tanky Tina. Tanky Tina. Let's go. Beautiful. Crit don't matter. We were going to be able to take that thing out no matter what. All right. Victory there. Using the knockoff on ourselves to drop the item. Magnifique. All right. Okay. Okay. This is gonna be... This is kind of difficult. It's kind of difficult and kind of not, right? Huh. It's that Amoonguss. The Amoonguss is trouble. The Amoonguss is the trouble. And I'm going to have to watch out for it. Aside from that, I'm fine, right? Yeah, aside from that, I'm overall, I'm fine. Well, I mean, the Chen Pao is also a bit of a risk. I kind of want to lead with Ayato, but we'll do it, right? When we get some speed control here. I probably should have gone Urshifu specifically for... Yeah, I should have gone Urshifu. I really think I should have brought Urshifu. Akuma would have been excellent against for the Amoonguss, plus with just immediate damage. Terrasilize if we have to. But let's see. Oh, they went Flood or Zama. Okay, so this... Heavy Slam, the Body Press. Here's what I want to do first. Off the bat. That's what I want to do. I want to paralyze the Zamazenta. I'm going to protect. They do have me pinned with the sheer fact that they have Ghost and their Steel together. Well, they got all the typings. Steel, Fighting, Fairy, Ghost. Like, that's a beautiful combination. Right, but that is what we wanted first. We wanted to get the paralysis. Okay, so we went Moonblast, okay. Do we get full para? Full para? No full para. Okay. Heavy Slam. Big damage. We're going to go Light Screen. We have to go Light Screen. And immediately go for... Shoot. I want to go Calm Mind. Yeah. I'm going Calm Mind. Let's go. They were afraid of the T-Wave. So because of that, we get everything we need. Now we may go down because of this, but or we may get full para. Let's go! Nice. Alright, so what we'll do is now we'll go for T-Wave onto the Flutter. There's no harm in that. And we'll go for Hex. Alright, we got it. Oh, it's still faster. Beautiful. Oh, you did Heavy Slam there? Alright, now. We only have just the light screen, so we're going to go with the Reflect now. And I'm going to go Hex into the Flutter. Not sure what they went for, but we're going for that Reflect. Okay, so they got us. They got us. They got us. It's fine. 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 But we're still all right. We're still all right. Now the question is, do we go T-Tar? I'm thinking we go T-Tar. 160. No. I don't think the Zama's going to get slow enough, though. We're 112. We were faster, but... You know what? We'll go for a Para-Flinch. Alright. So now we have to choose, right? So we have to go with the Rock Slide, try to get the Para-Flinch, and also... Yeah. We gotta go with the D-Pulse onto the Amoonguss. I'm actually glad they did that because I was focusing on them. Who we miss? We missed the Amoonguss and the Zamazenta. And they get the body press. Oh no. That's not good. Okay. Okay. We get the RNG reversal on us. Not the best of plays. But we're still in this. We still just have to... Oh, so you're going for wide guard. So now they're going to be able to put us to sleep. Ah! They got us big time with that. If they were fully paralyzed right at that point in time, that would have been hours. Okay, okay. Question is now, who do you have in the back, right? Light screen wore off. Entei, maybe? Oh, if it's Chen Pao? If it's Chen Pao, we are in a bit of trouble. All of our moves make contact. This is going to be very risky to send in Tyranitar. Very risky. I don't want them going for the body press, but they also have to understand that they could get Paraflinched, right? So we will then go with this and just, you know, waste a turn. And maybe because of the sand and that they're not expecting it, maybe we're all right. Because I anticipate that this is... I thought it was Rocky Helmet. Is it Chin-Pow? It's Urshifu. Giratina's fast asleep. Shoot, they got us. Oh, they got us. They got us a big time with that. The good thing about Giratina is that it can tank like all these hits, right? It can tank all of that. So I'm not worried about it. I just need to wake up to get our Calm Mind off. Now, if they start doing like double swaps to get their Amoonguss health all the way back up, at that point we are going to be in some trouble. I'm shocked that they did that. Zamazenta couldn't move. Giratina woke up. Let's go. Let's go. Now we're gonna let this tank of a behemoth continue. I'm gonna do another Calm Mind. I don't care. I'm doing another Calm Mind because we have to be prepared for this Amoonguss in the back. Because Urshifu and Zamazenta cannot hurt Giratina. They can't. Unless they have like a dark move right now to actually do something. They literally cannot do anything. So, we'll go for, I don't know, I don't mind. We'll just go for Rock Slide. It don't matter. And we'll go for Calm Mind. Beautiful. Now to take more chip. We got the Para-Flinch. Let's go. And now we about to spank anybody else that they send on this field, right? Yep. Amoonguss, you are way too low on health. You can't take us out now. Cannot take us out. If they were, what if they were faster than us? Oh, that would suck. Just in case, then. Just in case, because they did do the speed drop on us. Don't matter, Urshifu. It don't matter. You must be. Oh, this is safety goggles, right? Wait, we missed? Why we miss? Why are we always missing our moves? Constantly missing our moves. Can we not? Can we not? So they probably got the Aqua Jet and they're going to take down our Mon here. Ugh. Let's go close combat into the Zamazenta. What are you doing? Okay, they're going for the terrestrialization. They're going Terra Water. Are you trying to do as much damage into... I am shocked that they didn't just go for Aqua Jet. So they must not have Aqua Jet. Surging Strikes. You're not going to do much damage to us, buddy. You're just not. I've already had this set up. Even with Zamazenta, even if it came back. I mean, yeah, look at that. Fully paralyzed. There we go. So we got our RNG back the way it needed to be, since we kept missing some of our moves. Para-Flinch in all of its glory. Let's go. Yeah, baby. These two together, doing the work. Let's go. We hit the rock slide because I feel as though this Amoonguss is in fact that Rocky Helmet. So we're not doing that. And they canceled. There we go. That is victory. And that's the thing. Zamazenta cannot defeat Giratina. I have learned that completely. I was like, it can sit on the field, and I'm like, I don't care. As long as I get rid of the actual threats on the side, Giratina's fine. No. Hold on. Is this gravity sleep of some sort? No, it's actually not. Oddly enough. It's oddly enough. Why is it not? I don't trust them. I don't trust you all at all. At all. Okay, so let's go. We're going to definitely have a lead here. Their Sandy Shocks is ground electric. Because I keep messing that up. I keep thinking it's rock electric, but it's ground electric. Speed control, electrowebs. Their water dragon. Okay, I'm not too worried about that. We will have sand to change that up. And yeah, Giratina. Alright, let's go. Cool with that. Goal here will be now if they are going with their... What's that mon? King Gambit. I immediately go for the close combat onto it. And... yeah, just straight up go for it. Okay. Not a lead I was expecting here. Photosynthesis. Special defense is heightened. Okay. So you're boosted in your prowess. I have no idea how this will go. Here's how I want this to go, right? I want to protect, and I want a T-wave right here. I want to start off with that. T-Tar will come in after this. Yeah. Darn. The problem is that they did the Rage Powder, and since they're part dark, we cannot paralyze them. Okay, so that was an even trade altogether. Okay, let's do this. I'm gonna go close combat. Plus reflect. Yeah. Let's reflect. Perfect. Okay. Okay. Oh, that still did a lot of damage. Why you do so much damage? Bruh. We cannot even safely switch in to Thingamabobber. To T-Tar. But we can safely switch in to Giratina. Let's go. Because they're basically focused on protecting their Koraidon. I am not worried about anything. I don't want to swap into a collision course. And the fact that they can collision course into Lycanroc with the Focus Sash, we are guaranteed to be on the field. Beautiful. Beautiful. So no sleep. But now they're probably going to be going with... Oh, they went after the Lycanroc. They're probably going for Flutter Mane now. It's probably what they're going for. Right? Let's see, is it Flutter? Is it Flutter? It is Flutter. Yep. Okay. Now, we have to hit this Rock Slide. If we can get the flinch, that's going to be perfect. So, we're going to use the Rock Slide here. We're going to swap out, bring in T-Tar. And we have the Terra Poison, so that's going to be perfect. That is absolute perfect for this opponent that we are facing at this moment in time. And we can get rid of the Flutter Mane on that turn at that moment as well. They were planning this? Who's this? Walking Wake. Okay. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh, that's because it has their dragon attacks. Alright, we're going to have to swap out into Grimmsnarl on this next turn. And it's going to have to be our fodder. Rock Slide. There we go. Can we get the flinch on the Flutter Mane? Flinch or Flutter? Let's go! Let's go! Perfect. Now, we still swap. Because they could not do it, right? So what we'll do is we swap out, bring in Grimm. This will also allow me to now double check and see who was running the speed. Oh. No? Oh, they went Protect. Okay. What are you doing? Oh, no. Did not expect that. Oh, no. This is kind of bad. Okay. Okay. I'm really not 100% sure of what to do here. I feel like they're going to bring in Koraidon, right? I really feel as though Koraidon's coming in. I can't risk utilizing my Terra too fast, though. They have me playing very defensively right now, which is not good. Just 3 more turns. We only have a Reflect up. This is my best bet. Do you swap? They got it. Well, are you timid? Are you speed? Yep, you are speed. But that's fine. Because we'll set the... Okay. Okay. Because now... we will have everything that we need now. So we're not even going to worry about swapping back to Tyranitar at this point. Because Tyranitar can come in and it will be our terrestrialization user. Yeah, I'm okay with that. So we'll protect, right? And we will go for another Calm Mind. Because this is going to be our biggest... we have to basically set everything up accordingly. I know they're probably going to go Draco. Okay, so it's just Dragon Pulse. Still a good chunk of damage, though. Oh, your Life Orb. Okay, that's good. That's good. That's good. That's good. That's good. That's good. 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 Oh, so now they want to get the U-turns off, so they can guarantee that they're getting their move off. I see how this is going. See exactly how this is going. So what I want to do is eliminate. Yes, I want to eliminate. So we're going to go Rock Slide, right? But I'm also going to go Hex into the Koraidon. Yes. So if they U-turn out, bring in the Flutter Mane. Flutter Mane goes down. After Flutter Mane goes down, they bring in their Koraidon. Koraidon sets of Sun, but Tyranitar is going to be slower, so then I'll get the Sand. That's exactly me trying to think further down the road and hoping that they go for it. Stick with the U-turn because they need to get the Sand. Okay, no, so they didn't do it. Glad I didn't swap. Do you go U-turn? Do you go U-turn? Do you go U-turn? Yes! Let's go! Perfect. Perfect. Hex, baby. Now, the real fun begins. Let's go. And with the Terra Poison on the Tyranitar, we are set to not take much damage unless they decide to go for their fire attacks. So this is why we're going to actually have to double focus into the Koraidon first. Right? Here we go. There's the Sand. They lose their boosts. So that's everything right there. We Terrasilize. Well, actually, no, we don't really have to. We really don't have to. We can go Knockoff, right? And just Depulse. Because we know the Koraidon can't do much to us, right? Onto our... what's this mon? Onto our... Giratina. Giratina is the type challenge. That's where Groudon can do damage against Giratina. Koraidon cannot. Okay. Terrafire. As expected, because you don't want to die to a Dragon Pulse. So we're Terrastalizing as well. T-Tar's gonna take it. We go Terra Poison. Alright, so you're gonna Flare Blitz into Giratina. Oh my gosh, that was a lot of damage! Critical hit. Another critical hit. And another critical hit. I didn't even need the critical hit, but oh my gosh. Beautiful. Oh man. That was quite the show. I was like, why is it doing so much damage? Oh, okay, crit. Okay, I'm cool with that. Now we're going to basically just do pure 100% accuracy moves. This is GG's. There we go. That wasn't easy with the RNG, but it still played out in the end, so that's good. I see your message. I see your message there, so definitely going to look into that. This is where we do the same lead off. Ooh, that mouse hold. Mouse hold can be a problem. Can be quite a problem, right? Gonna have Sinistra. The last mon is always going to be T-Tar. Well, matter of fact, should it be T-Tar? Should it really be T-Tar? Or should we go with the mon that can crit everything? That is what I'm looking more forward to. Yeah, because we're gonna get ready to end the stream here too. So this is actually perfect. So as soon as I end it, I'll be looking into that and be like, what is going on? Wheezing and you? Are you gonna poison me? Please don't poison me, dude. Don't poison me. Can you not poison me? Like, please. I'm just gonna have to Calm Mind. I mean, if they poison me, they poison me. I'm screened. I mean, I'm Covert Cloak, so you're not gonna be able to do anything. Okay. What are you doing? Couldn't move because it's paralyzed. Finally. I'm like, finally. So now we will go with... I'm just going for the attack right now. I know it's not going to do much damage, but we cannot afford to get poisoned. If we can at least help it. Oh my gosh, they have a berry. They got a berry. They got a berry. They have a berry. They have a berry. Ugh. They got a lot of health back. If we can be fully paralyzed one more turn. One more turn. Please. Oh no. Okay. That's fine. Oh wait, no, that's not fine. Let's hit up a light screen. That is what I presume. Crap. Crap. Okay, well, at least we got the light screen. Going for the Cali. The mouse. Oh, that puts me in a major catch. Oh, I see. I'm picking up what you're throwing down. I'm picking up what you're throwing down. So if you go follow me, I'm going to try to go for the Hex into the Wheezing. Okay, so there's the follow me. So that's perfect. Unless they start poisoning us. Oh, they're still probably trying to get the poison. There's not a... whatchamacallits, though. What's that mon? There it is. There's that poison gas. We have to go after the Calyrex, right? Oh well, this is gonna be fine. Yeah, this will be fine. Wait. No, it's not. Still not fine. Still not fine. Still not fine. Because we can Wicked Blow, Hex. The Wicked Blow Hex would be good. Yeah. Or do we want to close combat? So I want to say no. So we're going to Wicked Blow plus even go once again. Are we still taunted? Are we still taunted? Yeah, we still got... It's like they got extra turns or something. Right, let's do... D-Pulse? We'll go D-Pulse. Are you going to protect the Wheezing? That was a crit. Dang! So they can easily go for like a Drain Punch here. Giratina shook off the taunt. Whoops. We're +1 on special attack and defense. I feel like they're going to protect, right? But I still can't risk anything there. So we have to go... Matter of fact, no. We'll go Calm Mind. Because we're going to get some health back. And now with our Matcha Gotcha, that works perfectly. So they're just going for it like that. Okay. Okay. Who is this? This mouse. Okay, we're already poisoned. Poison. Okay. Oh my gosh, this is taking so much of our turn. So much time on the turn, rather. So we're gonna go Matcha Gotcha. And we're still gonna go... I want to get... To a degree, I want to get rid of this mon, but then again, I'm like, whatever. Yeah. You know what? Yeah, we'll do it. Okay. Who'd you go after? Perfect. You actually went with that mon. Did you go follow me? You didn't go follow me either. That's shocking. So we got a great deal of health back. So now the question then becomes, if we swap, will they go for a Draining Kiss or not? Oof. That's who you went for? Okay. Protect. See, we terrestrialize. See, now they can easily go Terra, like, I don't know, Terra. They're probably going to go Terra Normal. If they go Terra Normal, I mean, that's just good for them. Oh, there's their Terra. There's the Terra. Terra Fairy, okay. Now, they could have predicted the terrestrialization and gone for a fake out. You went for the nasty plot. Oh, snap, that's bad. Okay. So we're good to go on all counts there. So now the question is, do they go for the whatchamacallit? Do they go for Draining Kiss? Do they go for something else? I'm still going to continue with the Hex because I want to get as much damage off on it as possible. They went Astral. Okay, so this is perfect for us. Unless they're Mon. Perfect. So they would actually have to switch, right? Because I am Choice Scarf. So because of that, well, they don't necessarily have to switch, but their Iron Hands is a big danger to the team, right? But I'm going to start with the Poison Jab, and I'm going to go with the D-Pulse. Don't want D-Pulse, don't want... Yeah, I'm going to go D-Pulse into the Iron Hands. Perfect. Let's go. Now the question is, who do they attack? Dang, they're still not doing much damage. Perfect. Now we already know that the Iron Hands cannot protect. This is obviously a Assault Vest. So this is going to be game. So we're going to go for the Poison Jab plus the Dragon Pulse into the Iron Hands, our biggest threat, and they canceled. There we go. Whew, that was a long one, just because they were going for the poison, and then we just had to basically ensure we had the speed control, and having the Urshifu to be able to outpace that of their Calyrex in the late game, and the fact that they were Terra Fairy was perfect for us because we had the Poison Jab to outspeed it and basically finish it off. So that way, if they were even to protect on that turn and swap into the Weezing, then the next turn we'll be able to still finish him off, and then our Giratina would have been able to take out the Weezing at that point. So nonetheless, we had everything just positioned just right. That was the biggest key for that.